The sun has well and truly set on the final round of the British Rallycross Championship 5 Nations Trophy for 2025. We're in Parc Fermé after yet another brilliant Supercar final where it was so close at the front of the order and came down to Joker tactics on track. What a brilliant field we've had this weekend. I can see one podium finisher who's trying to run away here. Sam Clennell made your Supercar debut yesterday. You spent your life working on these cars. How did it feel to not only finish on the podium, but you had a tough day, didn't you? Come back and have great pace at the end.
Yeah, I struggled really all morning, but to get there in the end was nice, really rewarding, I would say. So, yeah.
And today, a few technical issues, couldn't do the launches you wanted, but still, these cars are incredible to drive, aren't they?
Yeah, even just to do one lap in that car is amazing. So, great opportunity, and thank you to everyone that's helped me. So.
And also teams champions for Team RX Racing for a third year in a row. I think that must be a good reward for all the effort you put in all year.
Yeah, it's really nice to get that again, and I think it was quite tight, to be honest, but glad to get that, and good reward for all the lads and Ollie and just RX Racing in general. So really happy.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Well done. I know how it feels to catch the Supercar bug, and I've no doubt he will be back again. Let's grab another driver who definitely has a Supercar bug, although hasn't been able to fulfil it today. Tristan Ovenden, you returned yesterday, had a significant accident in the final and just didn't have enough bits to repair the car for today. A shame to miss out on the last round, but what have you made of this weekend overall?
Yeah, it's a shame. That's kind of it. He was having a good pace yesterday. He was quite well, qualified fifth, quite happy enough. And on the last lap, it all unravelled with a slight engine issue, which got us in trouble, and then we had a contact and went in the wall, and yeah, it broke damper and stuff that we just don't have spares of. Normally we're quite good at fixing stuff, but we just didn't have those pieces to get it going again. Always in hindsight you think we could have tried harder and done whatever, but we decided that we just didn't have the pieces available.
Pretty special weekend for your family overall. You went to the awards do for your oldest son Tom for his mini championship last night, and Will again starring in the cross car field. I know it's a shame not to be driving, but this is a big family effort, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, we've had an amazing year. Honestly, it's been really, really good. Yeah, Tom's winning the mini challenge has been fantastic, and to go to the Tohill Awards is really special. As well as obviously we do this, but that's something we've never done, never achieved. And Will today has had an amazing result. He's been super close with David Kane, because we got thoroughly beaten earlier in the year, and now he's right with him. So to get a second and a third, he's really pleased.
Great way to end the season, and you can carry that momentum into next year.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Thank you, Tristan. Hopefully see you back next season, of course. We are just wrapping up the final podium presentation, so I'm going to try and squeeze through the crowd. Sorry, Mick, can I squeeze through? I want to grab your driver quickly, who loves being on camera. Charlie French. It's been nip and tuck all year, hasn't it, with Alan Crockett, but an amazing battle, and how delighted are you to come out on top?
It's a massive relief. I'm very delighted, obviously. I had to work for it, and I think the exciting bit is it could have been anyone's all year. So, yeah, hats off to Alan, but we just pipped it, which is, like I say, big relief.
The final looked like you maybe weren't trying as hard as you have done at some points. Was it just a case of bringing it home and not taking any risks?
I went a little wide on lap 2 in the first corner and hit a big bump, and it's a bit of a wake-up call. Rein it in. Don't need to win this one. So backed it off a bit, and I brought it home.
Shout for your team. We talked about it before. Very unique setup you have in the paddock, but literally not possible without any individual.
No, I couldn't be here without everybody, and everyone's just here for the crack, and I can't thank everybody enough. They're all here. Yeah. Well, half of them are here. It's a lot of support from everyone here. I couldn't be here without them. I'm not a rich man.
But you're richer in trophies now, so congratulations, Charlie. Good job by Charlie French, and let's just pop through to the other of the retro champions for this year. Dan Swayland, you've been the class of the field in the retro category. You can't get away from that. Had some good racing yesterday. Ultimately, though, it wasn't really in doubt, was it, wrapping up the title this weekend?
Yeah. I mean, it was nice, all the pressure off from yesterday, of course. So today was just to give my engine one last run out there and just have some fun, to be honest. And that's exactly what it was. It was just brilliant.
So you mentioned your engine. Your plan now, for those people that don't know, is to change the engine in the car and move up to Super Retro.
That is the plan. Everything else is set with the car, so hopefully we can get this big engine built and come back in full storm for Easter weekend, which of course is going to be a great turnout as well, I'm sure.
You've had an opportunity this year to gauge your times and look at how you're doing against the Super Retro runners. Super competitive at the front of that as well, isn't it? How do you feel like you might be able to get on there?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a difficult one because we've added so much weight on the car in preparation for Super Retro with the gearbox, axle, etc. So our times have actually gone higher a little bit, but the consistency is there. So hopefully if we just add that extra power, we can try and get up there.
Well done, mate. Congratulations for defending your title, and great job to have another driver moving up to Super Retro. Let's just grab this driver here, Caden Harris. Amazing battle all year long with Teddy at the front of the junior field. There was so little to choose between you. Just missed out on the title at the end, but how much have you enjoyed that fight through the season?
Yeah, it's been a great season. Obviously, it hasn't gone the way we wanted it to, but nevertheless, it's been really good. I've definitely proved myself being fastest on track, but after a few bits up the stewards, unfortunately, we couldn't bring home the title today. But nevertheless, it's been a great season, and I'm looking forward to next year.
What are your plans for next year?
Got to speak to the old men.
There's a few of them around you, isn't there? So yeah, will it be a pleasure to have you back regardless? Let's grab one of those old men. Steve Harris, unfortunately you weren't able to compete as you wished this weekend. Some charging problems with the Mini, but you've been here a long time, lots of different events. Yesterday evening was a pretty special atmosphere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. The whole weekend was great. Fireworks and everything, the atmosphere. So, and it's quite fun to watch actually. You know, it's all going on and to watching all the cars, but shame we couldn't take part, but we'll be back next year with something different and we'll see how we go.
Forget all that, now I've butted you up, what's Caden doing next season?
I don't know yet. He might just go to Suzuki's or cross karts, or we don't know yet. We'll put a plan together over Christmas and see where we come out.
Thank you, Steve. Cheers, guys. The Harris family, a big part of this paddock, as we well know. Let's just go over here and grab. First of all, I want to speak to Julian Godfrey very quickly. Sorry to butt in, guys. Julian, everyone will have seen online, enormous accident you had there in Q2. Actually, you nearly got the car fixed for Q3. I can't believe that there wasn't more damage to the roll cage or the body shell from the footage we saw, but amazing job from not only your guys but all of Tristan's team were in there helping. A huge effort to get back out.
Yeah, it was a very big effort, and there was a lot of damage with broken subframes, front and rear, wishbones, just a lot of damage everywhere, and they all sorted out the door side, Tristan's lot, which was really handy because that was not left on my door. But yeah, no rocket damage at all. A lot of panel damage behind the panels. So we had a lot of smoke coming in the car. We kept taping it up, trying to keep the smoke out of the tar. But yeah, I'm very pleased that they got it all done, and big thanks to the old team. They put a big effort into it, a lot of welding. And Mark didn't want to take the welder down this weekend, but I said we need it.
Don't do things by halves, do you? Like, I know you have the old bumper off on the rear especially, but more often than not, if you have an accident, it's usually a substantial one. You're not one for a little shunt, are you?
No, I've had a few big ones over the years. Probably the Mirage was the biggest one I've ever had. But the one even at Mondello with this car the first year was a heavy old one. That probably hurt more because that was a hard landing straight on the roof. But this one, even though it was very fast, it all spun around, it wasn't a big shock. So the tyres are very, very soft, which was really good. Yep. So it took all the impact, and luckily lived another day and got, well, not quite on the podium, but it was very close, only a second behind. So
and think on the top of my head, third in the points, another overall podium to your amazing supercar career. And well, I know that the bug is still there, isn't it? And you'll be back next year.
Yeah, no, I'll be back next year. No, I'm very pleased to get back on the podium. It's been, I think, 3 years now since I've been off the podium. I'm pretty sure I can't actually remember now, but it's the first one with this car. So yeah, the car's getting better and better all the time, and so hopefully be on the podium next year as well.
Thank you, Julian. Well done this weekend. Let's we're really losing the light now, but let's continue around. There is a whole load of people on the podium. Just want to grab this man here who's doing his best to run away. He's probably chatting to Sean Hassett about some old Volvos or something at the moment, but can I just jump in, Derek Tohill? Wrapping up the title yesterday, took the pressure off to a degree today. You could drive the car and do what you could. An incredibly intense battle between the three of you at the front of the order in the final.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I was like, after the final, I was like, that was rallycross. That was proper rallycross. bit like the French Championship, where you could have a train of cars over the line and nothing in between. It was clean. So yeah, it was. I didn't sleep last night, and yeah, I found it difficult to motivate myself this morning, really. But team pumped me up, and yeah, I seen an epic picture of the final over the famous chicane there, and yeah, when you see pictures like that, and when it's so close and clean, it was unfortunate Paddock got a penalty for. I believe I just spoke to him. He hit joker lap cones or bricks, and he picked up a penalty. But look, we've all been there, and it's part of the game at the minute. And look, when we're putting each other under so much pressure, that's what happens. It's close, it's tight, and yeah, makes for some good racing.
I know we spoke to you last night on the broadcast, but just to mention it again, to wrap up the title here, it's been all years are difficult to a degree, aren't they? But we lost a genuine legend in Dermot Kaniga. I know you've had a tough week yourself as well, so to carry that GB1 board into the winter as a Rallycross fan must be special.
Yeah, and it feels really special to have him on the car with me and to continue to celebrate him as a character, because he had many years left in him, and he would have been the first person to phone me, you know, to say he was proud, and but he'd also be the first person to point out where I could do better, you know. So he had such a gift in every dimension of his life in Rallycross and as a person, and he was such an inspiration. I used to sit at my desk and I had a picture of him straight in front of me for years when I was doing my homework and studies, and yeah, it doesn't get away from you. So yeah, it's yeah, to do it here, and yeah, it's speechless. But I think we just booked our flights home, but these French guys will want to have some champagne. So, but did you see the picture of the?
I've not, no. I've been a bit tied up, but I'm sure I will.
Yeah, it makes it all worthwhile. This place offers up a great spectacle. It gives great rallycross, and yeah, when you see the pictures afterwards, whether they're nice or not that nice, it's the place gives everything. So for us and DA and Andre and the team to visit and get such a welcome, fantastic.
Thank you, Derek. Well done. We will continue to get around the paddock a little bit if we can. How's the light? That's a shaky hand. This is a Swift podium taking place at the moment. That's an impromptu podium. This is a really nice opportunity for the Swift drivers. And actually, I'm not going to run across the front of it and ruin their picture, but I'm going to grab this driver here, Tierney, over this way. She'll absolutely hate me for it, but I'm going to jump in. Phoebe Cake. Nearly tried to run away, but you failed. Supporting your brother this weekend, Matt. He sealed the Swift Championship. Drove yourself in the junior cross cars yesterday. As a local to Lydden Hill, what did you make of the fireworks event yesterday evening?
It was really good. It was really nice to see Matthew kind of finish off the year with a bang, quite literally. Especially today, and when he gave us a nice scare in the second heat.
You believe so, yeah?
Yeah, but it's very nice. It's very nice feeling to have.
You can tell your siblings as well, because he likes to be referred to as Matt, but you have to call him Matthew, of course. So,
of course, always.
Matt, you've been the class of the field in the Swift Championship this year. A bit of an incident earlier today, but how nice is it to wrap the title up at your home circuit?
I'll tell you what, yesterday, with the bank being full, will stick with me for a very long time. And winning today, going unbeaten all year, dare I say it, I welled up a little bit coming down that hill. After the incident in Q2, walking back, I thought that was it. I'm not sure if we've made history today, but someone's gone to find out. What better venue than to do it? And you know, I know we're local and it's a home track, but
there was over 9,000 people here yesterday to see the finals. That must be pretty special in itself.
Crazy. You know, on the rundown lap, you look across and everybody's clapping. It means something special. You know, you can have teamwork, but to see it like that, it sticks with you. For sure.
Well done, Matt. Congratulations. He's had a shower as well. Won't need to wash for a week now. Oh, that is horrible, isn't it? Having champagne down your back. I'm sure it's very high quality though, so it won't be too bad. We're just going to doorstep Callum House having a chat with another of our champions. Sorry, Callum. Don't worry about that. It's the end of the season.
Oh,
you don't.
Thank you.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Max Weatherly started the year in insane domination. Second half of the year been a bit more challenging. I think the field's just condensed up quite a lot. So competitive in cross car. How pleased are you to get the first Motorsport UK cross car title done?
Yeah, it's been a very hard end of the season, like you pointed out. The first part, I think, massively helped by going to Europe, going to play with guys in Mater and the Belgian Rallycross Championship, because they've been doing this for years. That was an eye-opener. That's what helped me at the beginning. But then you've got Will Overton, you've got Ben Bartlett. They're youngsters. They've kicked ass in different classes. They've then learnt very quickly. I've done it 2 years. They're on their first year, and they pushed me. David Kane, absolute superstar. Everyone's been a class driver, and we all just keep pushing ourselves faster and faster. We just keep getting all better and better at it. And some of the racing has been fantastic. I must get everyone to watch this. Watch Q3 when we were in Will Overton. We must have overtaken each other 6 times in 4 laps. It was just glorious, and we didn't touch each other, no dramas. It was just class. And everything about this year and that growth that we've all had and we've all pushed each other has meant, I think, this class has been the best racing that we've had. I think out of everyone. That's nothing against anybody else, but I think cross cars is just going to keep getting better, and the more people do it, it will just even grow even more.
Can we see you back next year?
Yeah, you'll see me next year. In fact, yeah.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Max. Let's. I think from. I'm terrible at maths and anything of that order, but I think we've spoken to every champion now except juniors. Have we? Yeah. Yeah, I know who won the championship. It was Teddy McPherson, but we haven't spoken to him yet. Oh, look, how convenient. He's also on the phone. So he's just about to hang up on someone. That's very rude.
No. Hello.
I know you put yourself under a huge amount of pressure, Teddy, to seal the deal this weekend. Home circuit, how does it feel to wrap up the junior title?
I wouldn't say home circuit, but it feels good.
Well, where's closer?
True, but SA's close to my heart, obviously. It feels amazing to wrap up the junior title. It's been absolutely amazing season, really tough, but a very consistent one as well. Like I was just saying to my parents earlier, 3rd place is the lowest I've been this season, and that was in final race. So I think to say that is just, it's a great season when 3rd's the lowest you've been, honestly.
We just chatted to Caden before. He's obviously a bit disappointed not to have won the title. I'm sure you can appreciate that, but it's been so close between you. The lap times, there's nothing in it. You're bumper to bumper all the time. It must be extra gratifying to succeed when the competition is so tough.
Yeah, it really was. Kane has been we've been really close throughout the year. We've been good friends for the past 3 years since I met him, but this year it's been really, really tough racing him. He's given me a right good battle. But the times, it's been really difficult to be the fastest at every round. There was no one that was fast at every round, because I think we each won every other round or whatever. But yeah, it's just really difficult to be that fast. And this weekend, I really put myself under a lot of pressure on Saturday to get half the job done, and then I worked out if he won, I need to come 3rd to win by 1 point. And he came 2nd and I came 3rd, so I don't know how much that is I won by, but I won.
It doesn't matter, does it? And ultimately, the final round, I know every driver wants to win every final, but once you're within that window winning the championship, it's funny how that last result doesn't really matter.
Yeah, once you come into the last weekend, or once you know you're still in the hunt, you've got to kind of back off a bit, just go into championship saving mode, keep the car in one piece, do some consistent lap times, not too fast. Sometimes you can push it, but don't push it too hard. It never works out. Yeah.
Congratulations, Teddy. Well done. What can we expect to see you do in the future? I know you've been driving the cross car a bit.
Thank you very much. Yeah, cross cars confirmed for next year, basically. 2026 cross cars Motorsport UK Championship. I'm going to do the Irish round at the end of the month, and I'm going to hope to do some more rounds abroad next year. Yeah,
brilliant.
Got some stuff going to test a few more things over the winter, hopefully as well. Yeah.
Cool, exciting future. Well done, mate. we will see you very soon then. I'm sure Irish Rallycross, of course, not finished for this year. It does wrap up at the end of the season as we walk past a very dark cross-car paddock. How long have we got? Need to wrap up imminently. So let's just run down here. Stephen Jones as champion. Yes, you're right there. Stephen Jones has gone home, I think. Or at least his buggy is not there anymore. I promise we'll speak to Stephen another day because he is one of the nicest people you will find anywhere in Rallycross or motorsport in general, I have to say. Let's end here then, where we began, in Parc Fermé. There is nothing more atmospheric other than a supercar start and the fireworks display last night than a whole load of incredible Rallycross supercars sitting at the end of another mega day of Rallycross action. That was Five Nations BRX for 2025. A calendar for 2026, I promise, is coming very soon indeed. Be with us here at Lydden Hill next Easter to begin the season. We will see you then.